Hi, I'm Luana, owner of Una Chica's Chic Props. We design and manufacture props for photographers all over the world. Today, I would love to show you how you can make your own backdrops, save a little bit of money if your budget's a little bit tight. You can start off by creating these on your own, which is how I started, and then my business kind of took off after that. But this will help you save a little bit of money and hopefully help your business succeed. We are going to start with actually figuring out what kind of fabric that is best for backdrops, because it is important to know your types of fabrics when you're choosing to make a backdrop like this. There are several different kinds. If you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you're going to see a bunch of those little bolts all over the place. Those are the fabric, the garment fabrics, and they're really super thin. They're cotton, much like this. They're really pretty, but they're really super thin, and the designs are usually really small because they're made for clothes. So with backdrops, you want to have the bigger design, in my opinion. I like big, bold designs so that when your subject is in front, you can actually see the design in the back. And when you have tiny little designs, it kind of makes it really cluttery looking. Is that a word? So I prefer not to use these, but I started off using them. One of the big things that I didn't like also is that they're only 45 inches wide. So you're not going to get a whole lot into the shot, and so they're usually only for close-up shots if you want to do that. But this is great for you to start learning. It's not very wide. It's great for you to start learning, and you can use them for close-up shots and newborns, stuff like that. So that's your garment fabric. I'm gonna put those aside. What I use are the two main fabrics that I use are duck and twill. The duck fabric is my favorite because it's super thick, and once you iron it, and leave it, it's not gonna wrinkle very much at all. So you can see how close you can come up, but it's really, really thick. I wish they would make every design and color in duck. Unfortunately, they don't. So I use the twill fabric for that. They have really pretty colors. As a matter of fact, I think they're made from the same manufacturer makes these. So the twill fabric is also cotton, but it's much thinner. Not that much thinner. Much thinner would be stretch, but this is the two together. And you can kind of see, if you get really close, maybe you can see this one's a little bit not as thick, and this one kind of folds a little bit easier than this one does. So, but it's still pretty thick. These two fabrics are home decor fabrics, which are used to create pillows or reupholster your chair. So they're meant to be nice and heavy, and that's what I like. You can't see through it as much, whereas with your garment fabrics, the light comes through a lot easier. So when you're taking some shots, and if you're by the window, you'll get more light through your fabric than you want, and it won't come out as well. So that's why I like the twill and the duck fabrics more than anything. So if you find some of these, you can actually go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and you will find some of these. Their designs will be limited. You can find them online too, but you'll pay for shipping most of the time. They're going to end up being around $19 to $25 per yard, and so they're a little bit more expensive, and that's why I said you should start off with garment fabrics, just to kind of so you can practice and not waste a lot of money. But you can also find these home decor fabrics at like places like Hancock Fabrics. They have a remnant section, and I go in once in a while and I look for fabrics like these. And what they typically do is whenever somebody buys most of the fabric in a bolt and there's only like a couple of yards left on it, they don't leave it on the bolt. They'll put it in the remnant section. So it's great fabric. It's just pieces are generally going to be 2 yards and less. But what you'll want is at least 1.5 yards if you want a good piece of fabric for your backdrop, and that is I sell mini backdrops, and that's the size of a mini. It's 1.5 yards. So 1.5 yards will do great for you to start. But my most popular size are 6 feet. So that would be 2 yards. So that's where you would find some of your fabrics, and that's the type of fabrics that I use. And hopefully you'll be able to find some like this so that we can practice our backdrop sewing, which is going to be my next session. I'm going to teach you how to put this together and create a backdrop for you. So we'll see you then. Thanks.